Hey guys. So welcome if you just tuned in. It's your first time joining my channel. Welcome. I'm a medium oracle. So I'm pretty much a medium for the galaxies and for the higher dimensions. I receive and give messages for the highest good of everyone. I channel as well as use cards, but mostly channeling and using my intuition and the messages I received from the guides. One second. Okay. I gotta really figure out how to do. Welcome, you guys. 1 second. Okay. So those of you who are just tuning in, those of you just tuning in, I just took off the members only chat, so you guys can all chat for now. But those of you who are just tuning in, I am welcoming new people into the membership status because we're going to be focusing on that, as well as do obviously lives for everybody in all the spaces. So joining members is really, supportive for someone if they have a channel and you like them and you watch a lot of their readings and you want private content. It's great to connect personally with someone. My classes are still available. We had a couple of good ones already. People are loving it, of course. They're amazing. And my classes are available. I still have 2 spots left for the event. If anybody wants to go, it's in New Jersey, Jersey City. It's $100 for readings, meditations, healing, Reiki, and so we're going to do some ceremonies. And then afterwards, we're going to play some really fun games. So yeah. Thank you guys. So those of you who like, you share the content, you subscribe, you donate. And those of you on YouTube, there's like 20% of people who are not subscribed but are watching. So if you like the content, subscribe to my channel. Thank you. And like the videos and all that good stuff, okay? All right, so we're working with our spirit guides right now. And I was feeling this need to give a message about where are you being taken to next? Because I'm just going to say something is ended completely for you. And it completely ended. And it's going to bring you a new story, a whole new life. You're going to be living a whole new life. So just get ready for it, because if you just recently lost something or something stopped or it's not coming anymore, hey, love, I love you guys. You just recently lost something or just, you had a big fallout with something or someone and you lost it. And this is going to be a very calm, peaceful reading. And it's going to have a lot of detailed messages in it. So if you're here for the detailed messages from the higher places, guides and angels and starseed beings, then you're at the right place, because that's what I do. I channel and work with the higher dimensions. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do here is, first of all, we're going to have you guys just meditate for a moment and ask your guides and your angels, and as so long as they come through with love and light, to have us receive the messages for our highest good, for what is coming in next. Where are our guides taking us to next? Okay. And I'm going to be really in deep meditative channeling mode. I just finished meditating for an hour. So I'm in that meditative state, which is always great because I receive messages very quickly and easier this way. I always do, but I just actually did an intuition meditation. So it's a meditation so that my intuition could be on point. Okay, I do those often to reset my intuition, to receive clarity and gain, I'm hearing a purpose. Okay, so love and light to you guys. Thank you guys for whoever donates badges. I love you. Thank you all for your comments. I just want to thank you guys. Your energy is received, and I do see everything, and I don't want you to think it goes unnoticed, because it does not. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. Really quickly, let's just close our eyes and ask our guides for this message. Hey, spirit guides, I'm curious to know, we see that things are leaving our lives and they're dissipating, and we see that something has left us. And although we may be upset at the moment for the things that have just walked out of our lives, or for the things we've lost, whether it be finances or businesses or jobs or people or a relationship, we're asking you, we know that you are preparing us for something bigger, bigger and better purpose, something that is for our highest good. And we are shedding these necessary changes must take place for us to let go of the past, let go of past trauma. And I'm hearing you guys are having past life dreams. If you're having really traumatic dreams that, yes, you're releasing your past lives. Some of you really, okay, messages are starting to roll in already. Okay, they're starting to roll in already. Okay, so thank you, Spirit, Holy Spirit, Holy Light, protect this place, protect this space day and night. Keep us clear and keep us right. Holy Spirit, Holy Light. Okay, let's go. Immediately, I'm hearing this. Some of you are having past life dreams because you're releasing them. So I just had some really intense past life dreams. I mean, I didn't realize the hard missions that I've been on in these lifetimes, but they were particularly, I'm getting tapped in the head here. I'm hearing Spirit say they were particularly hard. You chose the hardest ones. I mean, this is why they want you to know what a powerful warrior you are, because you chose the most complicated missions, the tasks that nobody else wanted to take on. I mean, really, they were tough. One of them being, as I saw, I'm just asking my guides if I should share this with everyone. It was tough. I'm just going to say it involved humans and some sort of like form of beings, and it wasn't good. They were eating us. I said, listen, from a different planet, like, yeah. So we're not going to get into that because we're, this is shedding, and I'm hearing you are letting go, like, post shadow Mercury retrograde. The February 8th is when the post shadow of Mars and Mercury retrograde will be fully out. This was the toughest transition. Okay, you guys, this was one of the toughest transitions you have been through. This, I'm going to tell you right now, these past 6 months has been one of your toughest cycles, and you've been through some shit, I'm hearing, but this one felt like actually very like draining. It was, you had a lot of, I'm hearing, members of elite squatters. Wow. Members of elite squatters coming through and trying to keep you detained, I'm hearing, in jail, like in spiritual jail. They had you in the mental state of, you couldn't figure shit out, confusion, I'm hearing, and some of it illusions, and you're breaking free from that. I'm hearing they were really low. You got to let them know that we've seen the tough stuff they went through this year. This year was I'm hearing that this year was traumatic for you, a trauma. For some of you, you really either lost somebody or someone passed away. I'm hearing that for some of you. You really went through some shit this year, okay? So, interesting. I'm telling you right now, if you're having these specific dreams, Spirit's trying to let you know that you have been shedding your past lives, your trauma. I'm seeing something with children here. I see a house and a fire. I see stars. Somebody here was famous, very famous in a past life. You know this because either you had a dream about it or you could feel it, like you feel like you were famous in a past life, like you understand fame for some reason. And someone took away some things from you, like they stole from you. Yeah, they stole your content. I'm hearing your creative content. And this is very interesting because I just said illusions and confusions, and look at what this one says. This is the light. Seers deck. Something about the light. I don't know what deck this is. I actually found some cards somewhere and decided to take them. Okay, so it says a happy home. A happy home. My people will live in safety, quietly at home. They will be at rest. A happy home. Security at home. You're going to be safe in your house. For some of you, you really have had some tragedy in a past life take place that is keeping you in fear. Like you're almost like afraid, like I'm I'm seeing somebody double check their doors, like, making sure the doors are locked 100 times. Give me a second. We've done a little while. We're going to your room. You sleeping in your room? Love you. Okay, so what I was hearing was that some of you really are facing some fears here. You're really actually your guides are taking you through a very, very deep sleepy mode. If you've been sleepy a lot, your guide said there's a reason for that. We're trying to have you're really shedding some past lives here, you guys. This is like the final countdown. They want you to let these go now because you're not I'm hearing we're not taking this into the new cycle. It's not happening. You guys really do not want you. Somebody here with the chest, somebody who passed away with something with the chest and the throat and the lungs. I'm seeing Parliament Light cigarettes here. And it says here, walk away from illusions and toward truth. Show me the right path. Oh Lord, point out the road for me to follow. So, I've been doing this lately, like kind of connecting with Jesus and like the higher beings and asking for guidance and things so I could guide people the right way, correctly, and without like illusions and confusions, and to seek truth in all that I do. And then I remembered, I read in a Gnostic text, Mary saying, all that is hidden from you, I shall proclaim to you. And it's funny because I was praying to that. And lately I've been seeing a lot of things come like not true, but noticing a lot of things. And now Spirit wants you to focus on this, letting this go. And this is, again, this is going to be a slow and peaceful message. So if you have patience, you're here and you're going to hear. Okay. So you're going to hear this message and it's going to be peaceful. And I want it to be calm because if you're listening, I'm hearing Spirit say, receive this message in a different way than you do others. I want you to lay maybe in bed, put your headphones on when I'm done with it, replay it and re-listen to it, because this is a true direct guidance for your next stages, your next steps. I'm not doing this reading for no reason. This is a deep, true, meaningful reading. And I've asked for the guides to really direct this and which way we're going next, because some of you, if you didn't experience this already, you will be experiencing, it's not a loss, it's a breaking free from something that will feel like a loss at the moment, but you will come out a brand new, better person after this experience. You have to understand that you need to go through this transition and this breakthrough that you're having. I know that right now, it seems like honestly, I'm hearing it feels like I'm being punished for something, something karma. And it's like you're paying the last of your karmic debts. I'm hearing this is the last parts of it. In a couple of weeks, I'm hearing you're not even going to notice. Give it a couple of weeks, for some of you, a few months, okay? To get whatever manifestation you've been working with. I'm seeing 11 and then 616 right there. Give it a few months for some of you and a couple of weeks for other you. Something is coming in faster than you think, okay? Okay, it says here, what is my life like when it is in balance? And I want you to ask that question, write it down. Write it down when you're done. And it says, what is my life like when I am in balance? And I want you to write that down. I want you to meditate on that question. And then I want you to write out, what would my life look like if it was balanced? I'd be eating healthy. I'd be going to the gym. I'd be, I'd have friends that I hang out with, and then I'd work, and then I'd be at work and then go out with my friends. And then, I would, go on dates and then stay at home and hang out with my daughter, hang out with adults. What it really look like to you? Ask yourself this question and do it. And then when you do, write down the things that it would look like for you. What does your life look like when it's balanced? Okay. Because right now I'm hearing there's no balance. And I know, because I feel this energy too. I'm not just talking to you. I'm not judging nobody, because I'm speaking for us when I say Right now, it's no balance. It's like you're too much work, not enough play. You're not enough play, and you're too much play, not enough work. I'm hearing you're giving your time and energy to things that are not, they're not helping you ascend. I'm hearing for some of you, this is really, and I'm hearing one of the things I'm getting is big time, because I know I've been getting this because lately I've been not in a great mood. I've been going through my own things, but it's not bad. It's just, I know this is the rebirth, right? So it's painful. It hurts to be born, right? It hurts to be born. It hurts to give birth, but when it's all done and the baby's on your chest, it's all peace and good things. It's painful right now, but once you push out that baby, you're going to be feeling like a great brand new person. And this is where spirit got us right now. So whatever you have let go of, whatever actually was let go of for you, because you weren't doing it yourself. Some of you were supposed to be letting something go. You knew it. You felt it. You kept saying, like, I need to let this go. I need to let this go, but you weren't taking the action. And like spirit came in the other day and swooped something right on from under my feet. Oh, I was upset. I was like, no, I can't have this happen right now. This is my financial. I can't do it. I was truly upset. And I cried and I felt depressed for 2 days and still kind of like shedding that depression feeling, like not depression, but feeling down. And I'm hearing that because we tried to, like, we told you intuitively, you heard I'm hearing you kept hearing in your mind, let this go, let this go, let this go, let this go. And you kept beating around the bush. You kept saying like, oh, I'll let it go. And, in a little bit, and in a little while, I'll let it go when I'm ready. And it's like, no, you had to. So spirit came in and was like, we got you. And they made it happen. So you get the phone call and it's like, what? Oh my God. And then you realize, well, I had told myself, not I was told, I had told myself, yourself told me it's time to let that go. And I wasn't letting go. So finally it got let go for me. And it felt like a big slap in the face, but actually it was a big favor. This is a reading that is all about lifting the veil, you guys. Questioning everything unaligned must go. It is time. I've been noticing the food. I don't want to kind of eat food these past few days, kind of like nauseous from food and looking at things and looking at cigarettes. Like I smoke one. I usually when I smoke, I enjoy the cigarette. Lately, it's been like, oh, I can't wait to quit. So when I start getting in that mode, I know that I'm about to let a lot of things go that are not serving me, because it's everything unaligned must go. Like I've been having this feeling for the past few days, and I feel it now in my system that everything unaligned, it must go. And I'm lifting that veil and it's going, and I'm looking through the veil, and you're looking through it, and we're looking through the veil, and we're looking and we're going, what do I need to do to complete this or to do something? Aloha, love and light. What do I need to do? And so here you are, this spiritual veil that kind of like your eyes were shut, closed. You couldn't really see clearly. And now you had these thick I'm hearing thick curtains on your wall. And now all of a sudden, now you have these light, airy curtains that you could see through everything. And it's like, there goes every vision, everything is coming through to you. And you're starting to realize that here you are, okay, you're good. And when you say, I'm hearing manipulative forces that are being removed from your aura, and they are, and because you're letting this go, they kind of want to like tap, 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 nudge you. Don't leave me here. It's almost like, let's say I'm seeing somebody being like so-called quote unquote hellish dimension, and then you're standing like right in the precipice of both of those dimensions, and you see this person behind you and you feel so bad, but they said to you, if you turn that way, you're going to be stuck there, and that person needs to learn their lessons. They need to learn their karma, and you need to go and you need to be out of here so you can go do what you need to do. You've already been through the hell. You just walk through it. Now it's time to leave it. And you're like, you look back, you look back and you go, damn, man, I really feel bad for this person. I really would like to go help them. I really would, but you know, if you turn back now, you're going to be stuck there. And so that's where spirit has you. You've already went through those dimensions. You already went through the hell, babe. It's no, you're done. You're done with that. You really need to understand you are done with that. There is no more you going back to get people and bring them on the bus with you so you can go riding up the hills of Peruvian mountains. I don't know what that's for, but I understand. You know, those sharp hills. I'm seeing those sharp hills in the mountains. And you're about to go, you already rode the scary hills. Now you have they have rails on it. You're safe now. Okay. Now that you've lost something and something just got let go from you, right? Thank you, Chelsea. Now that you lost, quote unquote, something, I'm getting a big pain right here, and let's clear that in the back of the head. Now that you so-called lost something and you let it go because you're walking away from illusions and you're walking towards the truth now. You're leaving the illusions behind. And I know I've been doing that. Show me the right path. Point me to the road I need to follow. My people will live safely, quietly, at home. They will be at rest. Your spirit's trying to give you the message of, they're trying to give the message of this. You know, spirit's bringing you to safety and to peace and to the light and to love. And they want you to really, really, like I said, don't go back to grab this person to get on the bus with you on the mountains of Peru. You have to get on that mountain. You got to go. They got to go through that scary, windy road on their own. You guys, listen to me. This is the message. It's like you, time and time again, when you're just ready to move forward, and then you got this energy trying to bring you back with them. And now it's time to let it go. Just time to let it go. Let go of the, and I'm hearing stop punishing yourself. You got to stop punishing yourself. Oh, that didn't work out, so I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. Fuck this, I'm gonna smoke a lot of weed, I'm gonna drink. That's self-punishment, you know. It's like a person who's either been molested or something like that, understanding that being mad at this person is just giving them more power. It's almost like you're helping the entity grow. So you have to, oh my God, I just got my left shoulder just started hurting like somebody got a sick knot, or you pulled a muscle or something right here. Oh God, it's so tense. Let's clear it. Let's clear it, please. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Keep the energy clear and space clear. Thank you so much. You are really moving forward here. You guys have to stop looking backwards. Everybody can't come with you. And you know what? And I mean, for some of you, nobody can come with you. Not a single person. Okay? Not a single person can come with you. Thank you. Acknowledge God's truth, and you will know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. For some of you, you're gonna this is like somebody who finds either a new religion, or you're gonna follow something that you're not expecting yourself to. It's like you're gonna be guided, like the Buddha. He went and happened to seek enlightenment, and then he went and found his own way, and he got connected to all these energies and all that stuff, and he became like the Buddha. It's the same thing. Maybe you're gonna be led to maybe somebody, like a new God, or somebody you want to follow and be like and live your life. It could be that, right? Could be a new religion, a new way of thinking, just like a new lifting the veil. Maybe you're gonna find a guide that guides you through this life, and they're gonna be bigger than you expect, right? Retreat from the outside world. The rain and snow come down from heavens and stay on the ground to water the earth. So retreat from the outside world, but be in nature. I'm hearing that. Make the best of every situation. With God, everything is possible. Okay. I'm hearing put the phone down. God damn it. I know my guides are talking to us. I'm definitely receiving that message too. Put the damn phone down. Yeah, because I've been kind of like just so upset about things that I'm distracting myself with the phone and trying to just shut myself out. And not getting out into nature, which is something we need to do. I'm hearing that very strongly. Give peace a chance. Okay, this is what I was going to say before. This is what I'm picking up. Your guides are like, you're so used to the chaos and conflict that we're trying to bring you to the peaceful state, but you keep looking back there, right? You keep looking back there. It's like, I remember in NA, people used to say like, oh my God, now that I have so much peace in my life, I kind of like miss the drama, right? It's not that I miss it. It's just that I don't know how to accept full peace into my life because so used to chaos and running around and torturing yourself. So now that it's safe and peaceful, I am leaving you with a gift, peace of mind and heart. And the peace I give is the gift the world cannot give. Peace, peace inside of you, because you were so used to the drama that you had in your life. So much shit that happened with you. Hey guys, living light to you guys. Love you. Thank you for all you who joined members. I really truly appreciate it. That is a big way to support my channel, even to subscribe, to like. Those of you who are on Instagram and you like YouTube, get over to YouTube. And if you want to become a member, I do private readings for my members, and I'm beginning that this week. So I did a lot of stuff with them already. They got to come to the classes. I've been doing private chats, lots of stuff here. Okay. And you know, most people, you see that people have monthly memberships and weekly memberships. They give them like one reading and then tell them to go fuck themselves. That's not me. Okay. So you're going to be working with your, oh, wow. Look at this. Midheaven, Pinnacle, Chiron, Heal, Uranus, Change. That is absolutely insane, because it's interesting because I have Cancer in my North Node and my Midheaven. So it's in my North and my Midheaven. So, and this with Chiron and Heal, you're becoming the wounded healer. Some of you, the trauma and the pain that you're going through, you're gonna be healing a lot of people due to the experiences that you had here. And Uranus, change. Okay, there's change coming in. Let's see here. Let's read it out what this says. During this time, I'm hearing that during this time, for some of you during this Aquarius season, something big's coming in, big change. Yeah, and this says right here, change. So Uranus acts like a cosmic clutch. It takes us out of one gear, and after some chaos, shifts us into a new one. We were just saying all this. Uranus is the modern co-ruler Aquarius and takes 84 years to round the zodiac. Uranus, your asshole, was the first planet we discovered once the telescope broke the boundary of our known solar system and coincided with the Industrial Revolution, when many technical and cultural assumptions broke apart. It embodies difference and eccentricity, as it rotates into the opposite direction of most other planets and at an approximate right angle to them, with one pole pointing towards the sun. This card, it takes the action for you, surprise or be surprised. Ooh, be ready to shift gears. There's a big surprise coming in. Some of you do not even see this coming. Like, you literally are totally like, nothing's going right for me and life sucks and I hate everything. But Spirit's like, girl, baby, boy, baby girl, we got something surprise. It's a surprise. We can't tell you. There's a surprise coming in. This is going to be great. For some of you, you're going to be like, I see somebody on their knees crying here. So seeing like your hand up, like dun, 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 dun. I do see Rocky running up the stairs screaming Adrian. So I feel like this is gonna, it says the action is surprise or be surprised. Be ready to shift gears. It's time to experiment and try a fresh approach or a new road entirely. If your life were a garden, now would be the same time to scatter handfuls of diverse seeds, water them all, and see what grows robustly, and the weed the rest later. Urgent anxiety can be a symptom of Uranian restlessness. So rather than just flailing about, look to the root of the cause and ask what change would actually solve the problem. What looks like a disaster may bring wild opportunity. If you are thrown a sudden or shocking change, assume that you are being tossed out of the nest into a potentially heroic journey. I mean, everything I've been saying is in this card. Is that not confirmation right there? What looks like a disaster may bring a wild opportunity. If you are thrown a sudden or shocking change, assume that you are being tossed out to the nest into a potentially heroic journey. Wow. Chaos can be the important catalyst, an unnerving moment caught between forms. The discomfort allows and propels you to transform, become your most authentic, eccentric self. You are just what I needed. Uranus also encourages technical upgrades and a cutting edge approach, whether that means acquiring new equipment or new skills. Challenge. Uranus electrifies. It may feel like your finger is stuck in the electrical socket. You are anxious to change, but you can spin your wheels until you shift into the new gear. The gift is to prepare for an evolutionary leap. Shocking circumstances can force you to engage gifts you didn't know you had and help you transform. Oof. You are not those external attributes in transformation. You will not dissolve. A caterpillar is still internally the same creature once it becomes a butterfly. This is big news, guys. I'm going to read the Chiron because, like I said, those of you who know me, you know this message is about to hit. It's going to hit different because this is like what you need to know, where your guys are showing you where you're going next and what's happening. Because some of us are really, I'm telling you, you went through whatever is happening is it's like gonna bring, you're gonna have a new gift because of it. Like, you know what I'm saying to you? You know, when something crazy happens and you're like, mother, like you're so sad about it. You know, most people, it takes them like a big breakup to have a spiritual awakening. It did me, and I never was one of those people to cry over a breakup. I just be like, it didn't work out, bye. But it took me a huge breakup to have my biggest spiritual awakening yet. And it's what led me to tarot cards, actually, you know, getting my heart broken, watching it. And I was like, I need to be doing this. And boom, from there, visions, this, that, channeling, like it started just a little bit. And then it went to this big storyline. And now you got to upgrade, right? So that's where spirit got me at. They're like, all right, you did this part, now ready to do the next. And I'm like, yeah. And I'm seeing 1333 right there, 1333, okay? And I'm like, yeah. So guys, this is another message for you. Again, we're asking the guides, where are they taking us? And so this is the messages that they're giving you and why this is happening, if something is taking place or something's transforming in your life. I know you feel me. See, Porcelain understands when I say, like, you have to understand this message is really important, because she knows, like, when I jump on like this, it's because I'm like, okay, it's time for that guidance. And I want truth. I don't want lies. I don't even want to lie to myself ever, you know. Sometimes we could do that to nurture our like ego, you know. So Chiron, okay, where are our guides taking us and what is the message here? Chiron is often referred to as the wounded healer, the archetype named after a mythological wise centaur who trained heroes and was accidentally wounded by Hercules with a poisoned arrow. Though he could not completely heal his own pain, he learned so much about medicine that he started his own healing temple. This asteroid points to where your own painful experiences give you training on how you can use that and understanding to help others. The asteroid Chiron has a 50-year orbit between the traditional visible planets and the more metaphysical transformative realms. And it is symbolized by older planets. Oh, this is interesting. Whatever your pain you're going through, so I know that I've healed myself physically, right? Physically from a lot of things, addictions, things like this. I've healed myself from many different ailments. So I do know that spirit, the universe has been telling me I'm a healer since the beginning. When I say healer, I'm talking more physical medicine. You know, I do see myself in the future having my own like kind of doctor's office when people are not feeling well, sick, whatever, and they could come there and I give them 3 tinctures and they're feeling better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about that kind of healer. But you know, yeah, and then channeling like from spirit, what's the best? Anyway, action. Find purpose in your problems. Hard-earned wisdom is now relevant and it's needed. You don't have to assign casualty. You may never know why you went through a difficult time, but you can put what you learned from it to good use. Even if you're never quite healed, Even if you never quite heal in this place of karmic tenderness, you have the wisdom to pass on once you metabolize the information. Just like Chiron, he wasn't able to fully heal himself, but he learned how to make so many different medicines that he opened his own space because he was trying to figure out how to fully heal himself. He got healed, but he wasn't fully healed. But in the process, he learned how to make all these different things, opened his own healing temple, and began to heal everybody. So you see? So even if you're not fully healed from a breakup or from this, from that, you're learning how to deal with the symptoms and the signs. And for instance, one thing I learned, a hard lesson for me this year, was a financial lesson. And it was a big, fat lesson. Huge. This ain't the first time I've learned a financial lesson. The difference is I was aware of this time. Other times that I was supposed to be, I didn't know. I just thought, oh, I was just being stupid. And this is different. I actually know the purpose of it, right? And it's hard to realize how stupid I am for doing that, right? But it is what it is. This situation may feel familiar, but if you can't remember a story to go with it, it may be left over from a past life. A chapter review of what your soul already knows. If an old pain is triggered, you have compassion for yourself. You should have compassion for yourself. You are more than your troubles. You know the route through, and it's time to practice what you know. Once you have a solution, add it to your toolkit. If this solution stretches and tests you, take it as training for a new hero within. What are you learning now, and what can they be, and your secret sauce in the future? This situation can set off a touchy memories or poke you where it hurts. Sharpen shrapnel can hurt as much as coming out as much as coming out as like a piece of wood. When it gets in your foot, it hurts just as much going in as it does coming out. Take this opportunity to heal so those old places can transform. The gift here is allowing the pain and troubles of the past to become the wisdom and compassion of the present moment. I'm going to tell you guys something right now, okay? This is a message. Save your money. You hear me? Whatever you're making, I'm not saying save it all. Have fun. Enjoy yourself with money, really. But you got to always keep an amount away just in case for a rainy day. Do not make the same mistakes that everybody else is making, that I've made several times. Save money, because there will come a day where you're just like, what the fuck happened? Because you're so busy. I keep making money. There might be a month or 3 or 4 that you just ain't doing so well. So you just got to save that money, right? So I learned that lesson. I learned this lesson this year, and I'm working through it. And I really am working very hard to accept it. It was a decision I made, a sloppy decision. And, it's like, you make a decision, you invest in something that doesn't work out. It's a few grand, you're upset about it. But, it's going to be okay because you're learning something. But also I learned about self-healing, my body. When I got into this car accident, I learned that I didn't have to take painkillers, and I healed myself much faster that way. I didn't sit there and take this medicine, that medicine. I healed myself so fast by believing in the fact that I can heal myself. Yeah. Yeah, Trey, for real. All right. So learn that, because that you're about to, I'm telling you, use this wisdom. Whatever pain you're going through, spirit is telling you. Your spirit, your higher self says, whatever pain you're going through, it's because you're going to use this wisdom to help others. You're going to change people's lives because of the things you experience. You're going to become, it's like I'm hearing you became an expert at something. You've mastered something. Some of you have mastered a spiritual trade that you're completely not aware of, but it's going to be made very clear to you. Just, give it a chance to I'm hearing, let the pot boil, the water gets, I'm hearing, you got to boil all the chemicals out before you throw in the spaghetti to cook it, right? Hold on 1 second, you guys. Put my actual ginger in the ginger ale here. I just let that sit, and then I drink it. It's so great for my stomach. And plus, I've been noticing since I've been doing that, I've had no bloating. I don't put it in ginger ale. Usually I put it in water, but that's all I have around me right now. So Okay, so I cut ginger up and I put it in my stomach. Is like I'm working with my stomach and my gut to try to heal this shit that I go through with my gut. You know, when I'm nervous, stressed out, my stomach really gets like takes the hit. So yeah, I'm learning some new things. Okay, and then the next message Spirit got you going on here. This message is Midhaven. Let's check this out. What is this one saying for you? Really listen to this message in a meditative state. I mean, you could watch it while you're driving. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying in a meditative state. For me, the messages come through a lot deeper that way because I'm like, oh shit, I know why she's saying that. And I remember, you know, another thing when I listen in meditative state, I remember the advice and then I use it later because sometimes you watch a reading, it goes through fast and then something happens. You're like, fuck, she's fucking said not to do that. And here I am doing it, right? It's like, you know, we gotta pay attention to what's resonating with us, okay? Yeah, guys, they're gonna keep making those fake accounts. Whoever this bitch is, Spirit said, don't worry about it. We're taking care of that. Like this person is creating such horrible karma for themselves over and over again. The more they keep creating an account, it's like they don't understand they're gonna lose every dollar they ever earn in life. They're really, and I'm not wishing that on them. That's what I'm hearing. But that's what you do when you're trying to take from someone else and you're trying to destroy someone else's reputation and you're trying to ruin someone else. Let me tell you something. If you think that shit's going to work for you, honey, you absolutely have no idea how much bad karma you create for yourself. Those people that think they're all good, they're getting away with it, they're putting out negative stuff or content or hurting people. They're not. It only lasts for so long. You know, see what I'm saying to you? It ain't gonna be forever. Okay. So this card says the Midhaven contains clues about how your family trained you to be visible in the world, your relationship to others, people's authority, and how you step into your own personal authority. It describes the future mountaintop, the pinnacle of your work in the world. The Midhaven is your highest point in the chart, where the sun would be at midday. That's what Midhaven means. This most public, visible point of the chart acts like the flagpole on top of your personal castle. It says here with action, inventory your professional reputation and ask what you can do to strengthen it. Update your website. Look at your definition of success and make sure it's your own and it actually makes you happy and is not one you have inherited from your family or mentors. Think about the training you've received from these authorities and notice where you still serves you and where it does not. You may need to get back to hidden dreams or reawaken an ambition that may not make sense to anybody else. But if you choose not to seek your sense of accomplishment as reflected in the outside world, your Midhaven can speak of acquired a sense of personal authority. This is your life. Define the mountaintop for yourself. Take a next step in that direction. Challenge. Traditions, other people's expectations, or your family's history may be complementary to your ideas or your own potential, or they may be hurdles to overcome as you find your true path. The gift here is underneath all worldly sense of ambition is a soul's longing to live out its potential. Listen to the call. This is telling me besides what it actually says, is that Spirit is trying to tell you, like, there's a hidden gift within you, and it's, you know about it, but it's like, it's really, I don't think you understand just how good you are at it. And I don't think, how do you connect with God or angels? Prayer, meditation, your dreams, your thoughts, sitting down quietly with a candle lit or something. That's how. I think prayer and meditation are the top two ways, but you could, through prayer and meditation, you can ask for ways for God or your angels to connect with you for your highest good. Okay. Okay, so you're going to see a new perception. You're learning to perceive things differently too. That's another message. Yeah. A brand new perception. Those three cards were so important. I'm going to rewatch this in a meditative state as well. This reading is very important for all of us. I know it's important for me. See, I take the direction from Spirit very seriously. And when I see that a new life is being formed for me, I pay attention, which is what my guides are so willing to give me such information because I actually use it for my highest good. Am I going through a little bit of a dark period of stage of releasing something? Yeah, but it only takes me like a week or two to get fully rid of that. And I'm working with that because that's what's happening. And I want, I want you to know that sometimes you have to focus on the solution of a problem and let this pass so that you can move forward. That's what I do. I fully immerse myself in the negative situation that I'm in. I fully immerse myself in it. Tears, depression, sadness, anger, aggression, resentment. I feel it all. I feel it all out at this moment. Why? Because I do not want this to follow me 2-3 years down the line. So I fully thank you for the badge, Dina. I fully, when I'm going through something that's tough, I fully go through it. You hear me? Do you hear me? I literally will go through the shits. Like I will cry, I'll be mad, I'll be angry, I'll be all of it. I really go through fully what I'm experiencing. This is a message for you. Spirit says, feel it all out now. Because those things we don't feel out, they turn into post-traumatic stress disorder, trauma. And now you find yourself a year later dealing with a problem that happened today. So fully face the shadow so you can let it go. Because we're not taking the shadow with us. Thank you, shadow, for all the fucking things you taught us, but I can't have you following me the rest of my life. But remember, just like right now, the shadow in this wall, the shadow is always there. But it's there. It's a shadow. It's right there. It's a shadow. You see, it's there. It's my shadow. But my shadow, she follows me, right? She follows me. What I do, she must do with me. So I'm essentially leading this circus, right? And we're not clowns. No, we're not clowns. If we are anyone, we're the graceful elephant or the trapeze artist, but we're not the clowns. You're welcome. You guys, we're seeing 1, 2, 3 a lot. You're starting a brand new cycle. 1, 2, 3 is big time. You're starting a brand new cycle. If you're listening to this and you're resonating with it, Spirit's telling you this is a big ass message. Everything, listen to me. Some of you need to hear this right now. Just pay attention. If you experience something that feels like a loss, if it comes up, if you haven't, listen, if you haven't experienced this yet, I've been stuffy. My daughter was sick. I don't get sick anymore, but like I get like that quick head cold and it goes away. Really, it does work. Ginger and lemon and ginger, lemon, and oranges and grapefruit, taking those shots every day and eating ginger every day. I literally would chew ginger. Trust me when I tell you, it stops me from getting sick. People could have a cold all around me. I don't get a cold. I just get quick stuffiness and goes away in 2 days. Okay. If something comes up, something happens. Thank you for buying another badge, Dina. I appreciate you guys, everything you do. Thank you. If something comes up, I want you to remember this reading. Save it. Save this to a playlist. Put it away. Copy the link. Put it in your notes. Something that you won't forget. Remember this reading I'm hearing, because some of you will experience maybe something that's going to be like, it's not going to be scary and it's going to feel like a big deal. Maybe you lose a job, right? God forbid. I'm not wishing that on anybody. What I'm saying is, if you know something's about to end and you keep feeling it, but you keep holding on for dear life, right? You're holding on. You're holding on because you want to go home, but you're not going home. Instead, you've been leaving, but you ain't going home. So now Spirit's got you leaving a situation because you are really going home. I'm hearing, just hold on, we're going home. It's hard to do these things alone. Thank you, Dina. Just hold on, we're going home. Oh. They got their eye on you. You're everything that they need. They want your hot love and emotions endlessly. So just hold on, because they're taking you home. You're going home. They're not going to leave you behind, man. You're not being left behind. Some of you feel like you're alone. I'm hearing that. What would I do if I had enough time? What would I do what do I do when I have time? If I had enough time and the money, I'd be traveling. I'd be in Egypt right now at the pyramids. I'd be blogging everything I did. I'd bring you guys on adventures with me. I would try new spiritual places. I would do ayahuasca. I would, really, I would do whatever I could do to raise my own ascension and vibration? Am I focusing more on what my life looks like than what it feels like? These are important questions you could ask yourself. What is my life like when it's in balance? What would I do if I had enough time? Let's add money in there too. What do I do when I have time? What do I do when I have time? Am I focusing more on what my life looks like more than what it feels like? You know, think about it. Really, in reality, what do we do when we have time? Lay down, watch TV, rest. That's me. And like, it's okay because I'm resting my body, but at the same time, it's like it could be, walking out in nature. I could be, I see my shadow self. I point out to myself. I'll look in the mirror and say, "You're late. You're being lazy. You're laying in bed all day. You're on your phone all fucking day. You're not meditating enough. You're not eating healthy enough." I will point these things out to myself, and it's not judging me. It's telling me, "Hey, wake up. You're not gonna just do this. For how long you think you're doing this for? You better." I don't know, get over it or something. I talk to myself like my higher self is talking to my lower self. Like we got two different people here. One of them, she's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna blah, 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 blah." And the other one's like, "I don't know. I just want to rest and go to sleep right now. And I just want to eat whenever I want. I like cigarettes and then," you know what I'm saying? So there's two different versions of us, right? And I steady have conversations with both of them and let them both know it's okay that you're like this. That's fine. Don't be mad at yourself. The other one, you're like, "What? Yeah, call me crazy, but we all have that, right?" Okay. So sound and music. Some of your gifts, you have a gift, some of you know who the hell I'm talking to. I'm talking to myself too, though. You have a gift. You don't even know how amazing you are at music and gifts. You know, if somebody could be like gifted, like they just have the perfect voice, they come up with dope ass music, but then you have this kind of gift, like where, like me and Porcelain talk about all the time. She's more like she has this gift to do this kind of music that like is wild. It like sets your soul on fire, type of sexy, like, sometimes a little dark and creepy, but it's fucking got a sick message to it. And she says things that I would probably never say in a song because not because of that, because it's not what I think. I don't think about it. I think about it in regular life, but not like that. And then I have this kind of gift that's like this. I can soothe somebody with my messages and my music. I don't have the perfect voice. I have a good voice. I can sing, put it that way. I used to be able to sing opera and all that, but thanks to these little guys and all the drugs and the partying and all that, my voice is like this now, And we all have different gifts, is my point. And there's no comparing nobody to each other. And like I said, if tomorrow if my best friend would go and she'd become a famous artist, I'd serve her coffee because that's just the way I am. I don't hate on people. I want you to do what you do, but I'm still gonna do what I do anyway. So it just might not be on the scale that others might, or you might do something that's not. If you do music and you're afraid like, oh, nobody's gonna like it, you don't have to be like millions of people watch. You could do music and help 1,000 people. Like, come on, guys, we gotta. Me too, same thing. We got to get out of this whole like, but I know what Spirit's doing. It's working with us right now to help us find a way to do that. And there's something here with, I don't know, I'm feeling like an upgrade of something musically and all this, like something's gonna, you're either gonna have the help you were asking for or something like this. I do see somebody like meeting somebody who's perfect, like could be your like music soulmate, you know what I mean? Music soulmate. And it's like, don't let them direct you in the way that you don't want to be directed, is what I'm hearing. I'm gonna fuck you till you cry and beg for more. You see? I mean, I had to move my butthole to the side because I don't like sitting a lot. I have in the past have had hemorrhoids. Like 2 years ago, I dealt with that shit. And I'm gonna tell you something. Spirit be telling me don't sit for too long because sometimes when I'm sitting doing readings, I'm like, why does my butthole feel like it's hurting? You know, um, I don't play with that shit. Yeah, when I had my daughter, for like a year straight. I was like, it was the worst feeling ever. I just remembered I couldn't go to the bathroom and all that. And I'm working to never feel that again. And sometimes when I don't eat right and I feel like I'm straining in the bathroom, like I'm just gonna tell you this, because like that is like the number one most if you sit a lot at work, maybe that's a message. If you sit a lot at work, okay. Yeah, that's why I spread my butt cheeks whenever I sit. I don't care, because I just want my butthole to breathe, because I feel like when it's closed, maybe it's like, you know what I mean? Like it's closed up in between your butt cheeks and it's just suffocating in there. Maybe it doesn't get like the air it needs. And you know what I mean? Like, I'm one of those people, like you could literally walk up to me and swipe my butthole and you'd be like, damn, you smell good. I'm like, I know, bitch, I'm fun. My butthole stay clean. I wash that shit with witch hazel and tea tree oil. That's what I wipe my butt with. My baby wipes are not just baby wipes, they're tea tree oil and witch hazel. Okay. Yeah. Hemorrhoids are not great, man. I did that like for a year straight after my daughter for like a year. No. Never again. But I do wipe my ass with tea tree oil and witch hazel. So I get regular baby wipes, the non-fragrant ones. They don't have fragrance. They're sensitive. They're the thick ones that you get for babies, and I use that. The transparency, yeah, I know. Because I know that it's going to help somebody somewhere. Somebody's definitely dealing with some butthole issues. And I take it and I put it, and then I take Q-tips and I put tea tree oil and witch hazel. And I'm sorry, but I dab it, and then sometimes I put olive oil up there just to have a healthy rectal area, so that if I'm going to the bathroom, it just comes right out. So putting the Q-tips with the olive oil up my butthole, it keeps my butthole moist. So when poop comes out, it's just floating out. It's not like you straining your asshole. It's not going to work out, bro. And I have the squatty potty. Me and the toilet that's my sacred space. Like, I got to say that when I go to the bathroom, I'm very like detailed how I go. Okay. You ain't going to see me go to some random person's house and just use the bathroom. It's impossible, because I have a whole routine, Don't sit on the toilet for long. I'm hearing that very strongly for you guys. Do not sit on that toilet for more than you need to. Pee, get up. Poop, get up. Okay. Get off your phones till your feet are fucking totally fucking, when your feet are numb, that's bad. That means you've been there way too long. I literally, not this one. I have a separate one in my closet that I use just for the butthole. This is for my face and for my body. When I get out the shower, I put it all over. I love it. And this phone just wants to keep stopping on me. Clear it. Thank you. So it's very important to take care of that part of your body, your vagina, your butthole, all that. Your clitoris, pull the hood up and clean in between those crevices, like really get your finger in there and pull it, the flap all the way up, and like get in between and clean that out, because sometimes I'm sorry, but some people got some crusty, dusty butties, and I'm just going to let you know that you need to clean in between your flaps. Okay. Your little pee-pee, that little clitoris thingy, you need to get in that motherfucker, right? I don't know what that's for, but I guess somebody needed to see that. No, I'm on my phone 30 minutes in there. You better stop doing that. You ain't gonna like it when you have hemorrhoids. Trust me when I tell you, anybody who's ever dealt with them shits, you know what time it is. That shit is not pleasant, okay? All right, so sound and music. In Golden Atlantis, the people loved harmonious music that kept their frequency high, provided inspiration, and opened up creativity. They built sound chambers of perfect geometric proportions for healing and balance the chakras. They had these sound chambers, okay, where it was like shaped certain ways. So when the music came out, it vibrated and bounced off the wall, and it brought like the music back to them. It would like it would dance. The sound would dance off the walls and right back into their body. And they would sit there, and they would the pharaohs and the queens, they would lay in these chambers, and then they would have those people come in and do the music and the dong dong, and that shit would come back and re-vibrate into their body. They created that chamber for when somebody comes in. I want to do that one day. I want to have that in my home. They had those like hollow walls so that that sound could heal them. Sound is healing. That's where I come in, where I say when I do my music, that's what I want to do. I'm going to do music that heals your soul, takes away all the pain. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to talk about things like that. When you listen to it, I'm kind of giving you direction on how to heal yourself. Those like a different type, a whole different thing. Okay. So yeah, so they had those to balance the chakras. Okay. Appropriate music was played in the teaching temple so that the children's minds would be receptive to absorbing and assimilating information. You hear that? In the halcyon times, there was no rock or heavy metal, as no one needed to express disharmony or discord. Instead, they were attuned to the infinite. Harmony. This is the card of harmony. Your guidance is to make sure that everything in your life is balanced and accord. Learn or teach in a relaxed way. It also is a reminder that beautiful music and chanting can change your mood and lift your spirits. Keep everything in harmony. Oh my God, Chrissy, this shit says dolphin. I shit you not. Look. And I was like, yo, I just thought about you the second I saw that shit, dolphin. Because she was in Florida and she was at the shore and she saw dolphins. And I'll never forget her saying that my mom had those and got the surgery for it and still got them. Yeah, see? Yeah, because it still comes back. It comes back to haunt you like fucking. But dolphins, listen to this. And you just mentioned your mom. I can't. Remember I told you dolphins are a big sign? Okay. Dolphins come to Earth from Sirius to teach humans. They are the wise ones who also maintain the vibration of the oceans. In Atlantis, they telepathically imparted guidance, technological knowledge, and wisdom as they swam with people. They still do this, at the same time offering us healing and joy and helping to reconnect us to our soul's energy. This is exactly what I said to you without even ever reading this card before. After the fall, the mighty angels of Atlantis took dolphin bodies and became the angel dolphins. They seek people who are pure, dedicated enough to work with them now. Wisdom and joy. This card suggests that you live lightly and are wisely, and you bring joy and fun and laughter into your life. God, I said that shit, Sim. You are also guided to develop your healing abilities, serving your fellow humans and the planet. Serve with wisdom and joy. Wow. That's so interesting. All right, guys, a couple more cards here because I'm starting to feel a little bit like drained right now. Not drained, tired, very tired and dizzy a little bit. I've been just like getting rid of this head cold and shit and you know, some emotional stuff. I can't, Chrissy. That was amazing. Enlightenment. I'm telling you, some of you, clairvoyance. Okay, you're going towards, some of you are going to be seeing visions like crazy. I know I've been starting to pick up on the visions more. Okay. So there are many ways of seeing with your inner vision. You may physically see pictures on your inner screen, or you may sense and you may know. It's time to develop your third eye and trust your intuition. Trust your inner vision and knowing, guys. This is a message. And then another one. Your guidance is to stop doing and striving and forget about tomorrow. Just still your mind and be in the now. It is quiet time. Contemplate the wonders of life and appreciate all that you do have, including the opportunity for life on earth. Your reward will be inner peace and a sense of divine connection. Enlightenment is being in oneness. All right, guys. So I feel like you guys, this message, if you were paying attention, which I know you guys were, you can see that this message is really guiding you into this new life, this new story. You're gonna be living out a whole new purpose here. For some of you, you're being guided to much more advanced destination. Okay, some of you are gonna be, you know, they're telling you focus on the now. I know that we can sometimes be like, well, what do I do tomorrow and the next day? Don't worry about it. I'm hearing that, you know, there's good things coming always, right? Always. Humor. Crazy again. Humor. It's time to laugh and play a little bit. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. We've been very, very uptight. Okay. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. If you have to make a serious decision right now, coming up. Okay. Health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. And regret. I know that I cannot change the past. You have physical healing happening. If you want something, if you can't make a decision, I'm hearing, just use your intuition. Stop fighting against it all the time. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Yes. And then what else? Failure. Okay. I'm telling you, if you feel like something, even if it hasn't happened yet and it comes up, if you feel like you're a failure in something, I'm telling you right now, Spirit says you got to forgive yourself. It's time to move on. I'm really working with that. I like to forgive myself for the mistakes and the lessons I've learned this year were hard, but They're from my highest good. We already know when you lose one thing, another thing's coming in. When you feel like something's not working out there, it's gonna another thing's gonna work out there. And ginger. But I have to every day, man. I'm telling you, chew that ginger, swallow it, do it, swallow it. Make sure you swallow. All right. Two more cards, you guys, for the next general guidance. What is our guides having us step into next? And like they said, we are focusing on the energy of now. However, just a little bit of guidance. We appreciate it. Thank you. What are our guides having us step into? Why is this thing ending and what is beginning? What do they want you to know for this next stage? Rebirth. Definitely a full-on rebirth. Like I'm seeing, yep, will, wisdom, in the mind. Okay. You're gonna be, listen to me, whatever it is that you're experiencing, you're unlocking a key. I swear I saw a key being unlocked here. You're unlocking a key, and this is your will, your wisdom, and your mind. Okay. I would really work with that and screenshot that if you want. Will, wisdom, and the mind. And carry that energy on your phone if you can. Look at it here and there, because this is where your guides, listen, those of you who have been following me and rocking with me, those of you who watch my readings now, I'm gonna tell you something. You're really on another plane, another level with your energy. You need to really see that now, because I asked my guides to, like, whoever is working with me, really doing the shadow work and really working with the space to heal themselves and do that. Let's collect this group of people, because spirits, like, some people are walking away, they're not coming to the readings, they're not watching. That's because they're not here yet. They just can't, they're not taking the advice that spirit's giving them. They're just staying in the same energy. And some people can't, if you're not willing to change, you're not going to be guided if you're not changing. Saturn. Okay. Cosmic union and Saturn. Okay. Three of Wands and the Four of Cups here. You see, I see a portal opening up there, like it's opening up for you. Okay. It's opening, that portal's opening up. It's like you're living out your higher self and your earth self and all at once, but you're working together with it, and you're seeing yourself get out of this dark, like, you're using your shadow, your dark, to get into that light. You're finding the beauty in the darkness. Okay. Cosmic union. Some of you are going to be literally united with your soul man. I heard soul man. There's somebody who was like in the galaxies, and you guys loved each other many times and many lifetimes. You're gonna see each other again. You're going to see this person again. Okay. Some of you are releasing this narcissistic, controlling energy with the double card right there. You're releasing this. You're really releasing it. Okay. Yeah, because you are the high priestess, man, or the high priest. You really are a genuinely gifted person that is still tuning in and tapping into this wisdom, still coming to you. Like, it still hasn't fully reached its potential, but that's what this part of your life story. Okay, and again, we started this message asking spirit, what is our guides guiding us to next? Okay, you got the Sun card here, the Knight of Wands. And the King of Swords and the Ace of Cups. I'm gonna tell you again, I keep seeing portals opening up everywhere for you. Look at these portals. Everywhere is portals everywhere opening up. You're getting a whole new, like, brand new energy coming to you. You are going to be meeting your soulmate, your soul twin flame, you're the love of your life. This is not somebody toxic. When this person comes in, I'm gonna tell you right now, when this person comes in, I don't want you to say the next person that comes in, she must be talking about them. That's not what I'm saying here. What I'm saying to is this person that comes, there will be absolutely, when I say, Chrissy and whoever's watching, when I say this person will give you no creepy vibes, like you guys are gonna mesh like perfection together. And the lion sitting there with the lioness, look at that. And these two have come in my dreams. The lion and lioness have come in my dreams. This couple, and they've hugged me and they've kissed me and they've guided me and they loved me. And I was scared of them at first, but I noticed they were there to oh my God, some of you guys were actually lions in the past. Oh my God. Yo, what? You were animals that were in love in the past. Like you loved each other in many versions. When you were animals, you found each other. When you were stars, you were next to each other. When you were trees, you grew next to each other. Wow. Wow. This person is that's why you feel right now like you cannot find the love of your life. Like you're not like so bitter towards love. It's not that. You're just missing your true love because you have a true love that is so connected to your soul. So connected to your soul. This true love. Look at that. 1133. I can't. The number 5. This person, I'm telling you, this is, I always feel like that, like I'm missing. I know he's somewhere. He's the love of my dreams, my life, my everything is there. I know that's why. And it's like almost like you refuse to like anybody else or refuse to love anybody else because you want your soul love, your one true every lifetime love that found you. I'm seeing 2 people in like the ages, like where the 1800s, I think, and they find each other. Like they're walking down the street. She drops this, a scarf. He picks it up, and it's like immediately once they lock eyes, boom! Like it's like forget about it. You know, this divine masculine, this person or divine feminine, if you're a female, male, whatever, take the energy as you will. This person is not a masculine, and it's not a feminine. And this is on point. Yeah, it's not a masculine, it's not a feminine. Watch this reading from the beginning, you guys, because this message, if you're here, you notice, look, there's only 27 people, and there are 14 people in there. Only not so many more people will watch this reading. My readings resonate with a small crowd because it ain't for everybody. Not everybody is on this. I'm sorry, not saying like everybody else is not on this level, but I'm just going to say, you don't see me, the messages I give. I don't give these random John and Michael and he likes you and watching you on Instagram. Ain't nobody got time for that. We try to find out the real shit, motherfucker. Like we try to hear the cosmic awareness and everything in it. No, let all those other readers take care of Jason not texting you back. You know, we're here to ascend. This is the community of ascension. If you've reached my channel and you reached my readings, baby, you ain't playing with small business here. Look, 1146 114. I'm dead serious, and I'm not comparing. Listen, everybody's on their own journey. I'm not saying they're bad, we're good. No, what I'm saying to you is if you reached my shit and you followed me all the way up until now, then you are ascending with me. You're not, don't even question it. Am I ascending? Am I doing this? Oh, you are. Because you're receiving these messages. These messages ain't for just anybody. I mean, somebody will watch this that's not on the level we're at physically, emotionally, spiritually. They'll watch what I'm saying, be like, "The fuck is she talking about?" And they tune out. Why? Because they're still trying to hear Jessica is talking shit about them and who's doing this and blah blah blah. We passed that. We're here to ask for guidance on ascension. How can we become better to ascend our souls? But one of the things I'm hearing, joy, really find joy within yourself. And that's why I'm throwing this event. And so you better come. I swear to God, if you don't come to my event, I swear to God, you don't have to pay because you paid last time and I still owe you $60. Don't play with me, but you better come to my event. For real, I would show up to yours. If I had a car this whole time that worked really well and you invited me somewhere, which you never do anyway. Nobody ever invites me anywhere, ever, ever. People go places all the time. I never see one time. Not one person saying, Flo, you want to come? Even if you think I'm going to say no, I just never see nobody inviting me anywhere. It's just crazy. But here I am, this fucking nice girl. That's why I decided to block people. And I ain't inviting people nowhere no more. The fuck out of here. Motherfucker to be out all the time. Don't even say, yo, you want to come out? It's not, it doesn't hurt my feelings. It's just like, damn, I'm like, but here I am inviting everybody everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy to me. So that's why I've been blocking people. I blocked a lot of people off my phone this week, guys. A lot. Mhm, mhm. Well, it's on all night. So the party games and all that starts around 11 o'clock. The rest of it, the healing and all that is before that. But the games and whatever, everybody's gonna probably be drinking and all that shit around 11 o'clock. So it's like that, we're gonna be up to like 5 in the morning. You crazy? 4 or 5 in the morning. Hopefully we are. Hopefully we're having so much fun that we are. That's my intention. I see 1202 here, number 7. I wish I was closer. Yeah, me too, guys. It would be great if you guys were all there. I'm a night person too. I'm up at night. I stay up pretty much all night, but lately I've been trying to fall asleep like at least by 1 or 2. That's early for me. Ay, Dios mío. Puto sucio, un maricone, bene, nada, la liso, sucio, ma come, maricono. Puto, maricona, por moni, carapatoni. Fucking phone. All right, guys. So here's a couple of my message. Some of you might be having a child this next 2 years. I'm hearing that. This year, you might actually be having a child. I do see like a strong Aries energy here. Really, I see strong Aries energy. Strong, huge, all Aries. Capricorn too. I'm seeing that too. Taurus, Aries, Capricorn, Taurus. I'm seeing that. Yeah, you're gonna meet somebody. You're gonna meet this person. I'm telling you, if you were the type of person who's like, I'm not having any more kids, and I don't give a fuck who I meet, and then you meet this person, honey, your fallopian tubes, your cervical is gonna go on fire. Even if even if you're gay and you're a woman and you date women, this woman you're gonna want to make babies with her genes. Like that's how much you're gonna, or you're a boy with another boy. Whoever you meet, you're gonna say, I don't want no kids, blah, blah, blah. I am telling you, spirit's like, not when you look into their eyes, you're gonna want that baby, okay? Yeah, you're gonna want that baby. Haha. SA meeting, spirit ascension meetings. Okay, okay. Some deep secrets are about to be known. This card tells you that you'll need to take time and keep clear of those who do not have your best interest at heart. Don't go nowhere near the chaos. Keep still and clear the energy. Keep clearing that energy. Some of you have cleared a lot of energy, more than you know. Okay, I see somebody with a lot of clarity over something that was confusing the shit out of you before. You're getting a lot of clarity and receiving the knowledge and wisdom that you need right now. I'm gonna tell you guys something right now. Just if you might be receiving some hard messages. I mean, like I said, I had a dream. It wasn't a dream. I was taken to see something, and when I tell you what I saw, it was not pleasant. I mean, they were doing shit with children and all. I listen. It was tough. It was tough to see. I'm just gonna tell you, it was not easy to see what I saw, but spirit's trying to reveal and show you one of the reasons why I'm hearing number one, especially why you have so much trauma and so much trouble trusting, because in the past these things happen. So for instance, I had this like whole thing where for a long time I had this fear of letting my kid sleep alone in her room. Like I would have to go check on her every 2 minutes, and I did not let her sleep alone at all since she was born, actually. And I always felt like I need to protect her. And I had this dream, and I realized spirit was showing me this is why you have that fear, because you've experienced something in a past life like that with a child or something like this. And you're still, I realized, I'm like, okay. And I knew that it was, they were showing me something because I woke up, I wasn't mad or anything. I saw it and I was just like, oh my God, why? And I even asked, was I a predator at one point? Probably, yeah. And that's hard to accept. Nobody wants to accept that it was us. Maybe we were the child molester in a past life. And I know that sounds bad, but again, we choose different roles to learn the lessons and so when we're judging people for one thing and we're saying, oh, this piece of shit, it's like spirit will be like, you got to go learn that lesson, because I don't think you're understanding what it's like to be that. And then you'd see it from a different perspective, and hopefully not, but like sometimes like the killer becomes the victim becomes the killer. And I feel like you're learning those lessons, and spirit's really teaching you a lot right now with that. And thank you, Divine Crackle. I appreciate it. Flo, I'd love to join members, but don't have a laptop to join the button. Is there a way to post direct link to join members in your community section? Thank you for your guidance and time. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for actually asking that. Yes, there is. I'm going to, what I'm going to do is, see after this, I'll look at my members page, and I'll get the link and I'll post it on my community tab. Okay. Yeah, because a lot of people are not finding it. It's hard. You have to be like on a laptop to do it, to find the members. Again, and those people who have joined members, they've already been to one class I've invited them to. I've already done private chats with them. I'm still learning how to do members only chats, but I'm afraid because I go on through Zoom, because in order to stream on YouTube, you have to go on through Zoom or Twitch or something like that, right? Thank you for that donation. I appreciate it. And so I'm learning, maybe it's because I'm through Zoom I can't do the live members, or maybe I'm just not finding the button, but I'll figure it out. I'll always figure it out. Okay. I love you guys. Anyway, what other messages do we have, Spirit, please, before I tune out? Okay, you're shedding the last bits of it. I'm just gonna say don't worry about it. Like I'm hearing this, stop worrying. Stop worrying. I know hey, listen, you're going through a rough release, I'm hearing. It's not easy. You're going through a rough release. It's not easy. We get it. We get it. We really do. But we want you to stay focused like you have before. I'm hearing you. Whoa, my eyes just twitched like they went left and right. They were like that. It's like you're seeing things. You're ready to release a lot. So Spirit's giving you a lot at once. Yes, it is, but it's because you're ready to let it go and move on. Like that's what Spirit's saying. Like you asked for this. You wanted to let it go real fast. So here we go. We're showing you everything. Everything's being let go. Yes, yes, yes. It feels hard. Give it a little time. Don't worry. Give it a little time. Whatever it is that you feel, again, like you've lost it, you didn't. You let it go, and which is something we needed you to do in order to step into something you were doing or collecting was stopping your financial abundance. Now that it's been let go of, whatever that is, it could be anything, whatever it is that you've let go of. Now, Spirit's like, now we can bring that abundance to you because something was blocking that. It was like almost like you were at a limit to like the amount you could make, or it's a contract with somebody. You're out of that contract, and now you're going to be able to manifest the abundance that you need. Because it's like almost like you needed to do that, almost like legally. If you didn't do that, you could get in trouble. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. All right, guys. I love you, and I hope you have a good night. Love and light to you. I will post that community, that link to join members on Community Now. Thank you for reminding me, and thank you for the badges. And yeah, I'm telling you. And that's why I'm glad I have the friends I do, because when I say to them, hey, look, I'm going through something, I'll hit you up in a few days. Please don't take it personally. They're like, I know, bitch. I saw you live. I saw you live. I know when to stay away from you because when I'm saying, if I want somebody to help me, I will like, I'm going through the problems, help me. But when I'm like, yo, I'm going through something, I need to shed this and I'll be back. People understand. The people that I fuck with understand me, and I'll tell them straight out. I'm not an everyday texter. People that are my friends know that I love them and I'll do anything for them, and they know that, and that I'm a real ass bitch. They know that, but they also understand when she says like, "Give me a couple of days, just give it to her," because that's how I heal. I go into hermit mode and then I come out like, hallelujah. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys. I love you. Have a good night. Get some rest. Love you. I'll see you guys soon. Okay. I can't wait for the event. I can't wait. Mom and Porcelain. Alma, I wish you would come, man. It's gonna be so amazing. I know it's gonna be dope. Everybody's gonna leave there and be like, yo, that shit was lit. I already know. And they're gonna be like, I feel so healed. And then they're like, I had so much fun. So we're going to find some joy in ourselves and take the sticks out of our asses. I'll help you pull it out. Don't worry. And by the way, the place that I booked for the event is a freaking photography studio. It's huge. It's huge, but it's got little rooms you could take pictures in. It's like a photography studio. And I have a professional photographer coming. I'm making food. I'm making meatballs and stuff like this. You know, the Costco, and you buy the meatballs and they're so freaking delicious. I'm making that, and I'm gonna, everybody can make like meatball heroes. I was gonna make tuna salad, because I love tuna, and I don't know about anybody else, but I love tuna. And I'm making tuna salad. I'm making buffalo chicken wings, or barbecue chicken wings, excuse me, and shrimp rolls and chicken rolls. Okay, I have a bunch of them that we bought at BJ's and Costco. I got them. I spent my own money on this event. Once again, I was supposed to be making money off of it. I kind of lost $150, $200, but I'm good with it because it's like a party for me. I'm celebrating me. I never got to have a birthday party. I'm going to celebrate my birthday. We're going to have a cake there. It's somebody else's birthday. So it's going to be like a celebration, But first, we got to get all the healing stuff out the way, because after that, it's time to party. I don't want nobody drinking no Hennessy and crying on my shoulder. Do the crying before. Please don't fuck a bitch. Don't kill my vibe. I can feel your energy from 10. We're not going to do all that crying shit later on. Get that out of the way first. Okay. I love you. Bye, stinky asses. I love you. Bye-bye. Good night, guys.